David Fraser, and I'm happy to be here. We're going to talk about bunkies for tonight. We're going to talk about the contest tonight. Just a few minutes. Well, I'll be fine by the seashore. By the seashore, I'll be fine. I'll find love in Nova Scotia. In Nova Scotia, I'll find love. And when I go, I'll never write you. I'll never write you when I go. 'Cause there's no heartbreak on the coast. No heartbreak. Just gonna play a few tunes while everyone's jumping on. Thanks for tuning in. We will sit in your apartment. In your apartment you will sit. And you'll be sad and you will miss me. You will miss me and you'll be sad. I won't care in Nova Scotia. In Nova Scotia I won't care. 'Cause there's no heartbreak on the coast. No heartbreak. And I'll grow up in Nova Scotia. In Nova Scotia I'll grow up. And then grow old with my family. With my family I'll grow old. And then one day I'll forget you. Just forget you one day. 'Cause there's no heartbreak on the coast. No heartbreak. I'll be fine by the seashore. And by the seashore I'll be fine. And I'll find love in Nova Scotia. In Nova Scotia I'll find love. Well, welcome everybody. Happy to have you guys here on this lovely, lovely Sunday evening. It's about almost 8:30, and we're going to talk about bunkies tonight. I thought I would just play a tune to welcome you in. That's one that I wrote a long time ago called Nova Scotia. It's going to be a fun night. So here's how it's going to work. If you want to comment, hold on. I'm hearing a lot of clicks. I'm going to try to turn that sound off. Yeah, if you want to comment stuff, feel free. We're going to try to make this interactive. We're trying to make this fun. And yeah, I got to figure out how to turn off that clicking sound. It's going to be very annoying for everybody as comments come in. It clicks every time. So I think I turned it off there. Okay, great. So anyways, guys, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. If you've been in a few Bunkie Life contests over the years, welcome back. And I thought we'd go right into it. So first of all, comment, where are you from? How many years have you done a Bunkie Life contest? This is our first time doing it in BC, so there'll probably be a lot of first time British Columbians. Yeah, if you could comment below where you're from and how many years you've been in the contest, that would be super helpful information to get. I'm gonna peek over the comments here, see how many. Lots of people tuning in. Okay, cool. Wow, there's lots of people tuning in. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to all these comments. So, but guys, hi, Penny. Hi from Canada. Hi from Canada, Penny. Hi to you as well. Doug Turcotte. Doug bought a bunkie last summer, I think. Doug, good to see you, buddy. From Sterling.
Doug's been in here for...
Doug's been in a few contests probably. Yeah. Okay, cool. Welcome, Doug. Good to see you, buddy. There's some first years. Melissa C. First year. Welcome, Melissa. Okay. Here's Gord. Gord says, third time from Amaranth. Gord's a lifer. I love it. Okay, cool. And then Marcella on YouTube says, great sounding music. First year. Well, thank you very much for the kind comment on that. Okay. So we're going to get into all this today. I'm unable to keep up with everyone's comments. I apologize if I couldn't mention you. But everybody, thanks for tuning in. Oh, yeah, so somebody from BC, I'm going to comment on that. I lost her. I lost the BC person. Anyways, you don't want to see me looking at comments. That's not very exciting, but I saw some people from BC. So very excited to have the British Columbians in this time around. So we're actually kind of doing two contests, so I'm actually get into that. So We're actually doing a contest in Ontario that's separate but parallel with the one in BC. So we're actually giving away 2 bunkies, but one to someone in BC and one to someone in Ontario. So let's talk about what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about, what's this contest all about, blah, 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 kind of the details of it. And then, of course, what everyone's interested in, how do you get more chances to win? So let's get excited about that. So it should be pretty simple. I'm going to try to keep today to less than an hour, or basically roughly an hour. So that's the goal. And let's talk a little bit about kind of the deal. So we're giving away a bunkie. This time we're giving away the very first bunkie I ever built, or the same model, I should say. So this is what we call our 2019 no loft model. Let me show you a few photos of this beautiful bunkie. This is the front face of the first one I ever built here at my place in Ontario. And here's a photo of a customer that a client sent in this the past summer. They've got the bunkie we're giving away on the left, and then a little bathroom bunkie on the right. Here's a shot of the bunkie set up as a bedroom, a kind of sleeping cabin. And then here's a shot of it. More recently, we tore a whole bunkie apart and turned it into an office. So here's another shot of the office. So works really great as an office. I'm not in there right now because I have not figured out how to get internet to this office, but that will be my office quite soon. And let's talk about the past. So a lot of people are like a little skeptical. If you're especially from BC, you've never heard of us before, totally get that. Totally understand and appreciate that skepticism. So I wanted to talk about, what we've done in the past. So back in 2018, we gave away a bunkie, one of our bunkies, and this is Nina who won, building her bunkie. She's a real person. She really won. Last year, we did one in the winter, and we gave it away to Gail up in Sturgeon Falls. And I actually drove to Sturgeon Falls. There's me and Gail. And I drove to Sturgeon Falls and met her and her son. And there's a video of us talking about that. If you type in like Bunkie Life Winter 2019. And then this past winter, we did another bunkie giveaway, and Emma McGinnis and family won theirs. They're from kind of near Ottawa. And man, it was a lot of fun. So we thought, let's try something crazy. Let's do something. It's COVID. Let's try doing something in the fall as opposed to always waiting until the winter. So what will we do in the winter? I don't know, but this is the fall contest, the first ever fall contest. So we're excited, and the response has been pretty positive so far. So let's just say you're completely brand new. How do you enter the contest? Very simple. Just go to bunkielife.com and then click on /bunkie contest. You can also just go on the website and click contest. And then you'll be taken to a page where it says, are you from BC or are you from Ontario? And you got to pick your lane. If you're not from BC or Ontario, unfortunately, we are not doing a contest for you at this point. So if I get some angry emails no, they're not angry, but I get some salty emails sometimes from the East Coasters. Maybe we'll do that sometime in the future, but we just don't want to extend ourselves farther than we can actually supply. So for sure, BC, we'll be shipping from BC, as just like we do here in Ontario, and we're ready for the spring, and that's kind of the idea. So you got an Ontario contest and a BC contest running in parallel, and let's talk about the real reason you probably tuned in, which is how do you get more points? How do you up your chances of winning? Now, if you're in the contest, if you have entered by, like I said, going to bunkielife.com/bunkie contest. If you've done that, you've got 50 points automatically. And that's like 50 chances to win. So you picture a big ballot box. It's like someone shove 50 in there with your name on it. This is all done by a computer system, but that's the idea. So, that's great. If you don't want to do anything else, that's totally fine. No purchase necessary. The person that won last year had about 1,000 points. And the way they got extra points above the 50 is by sharing with others. And there's a few things that we can do. So I'm going to actually show you guys. I'm going to try to do a screen share here and show you what to do, how to do that. Now, I'm realizing right now I'm unable to keep up with all these comments. There's just way too many. So if there's Bunkie Lifers, like actual clients on this live stream, if you guys could answer questions that people have, same with like Heather and Shannon, like people from our team, that would be awesome if you guys could be helping each other answer comments, because I'm going to probably not be able to keep up. So I apologize in advance. We'll have a question and answer at the end though. So that's kind of the agenda. We'll talk about what is the contest about, how to get more chances, and then I'll do questions at the end. I'll try my best to get everybody, but I'm also trying to be cognizant of everyone's time. So let's just start with, I'm going to go, can you guys see this okay? I'm going to go and do a screen share here. Yeah, okay, you guys can see that. Okay. So this is how to enter the contest. I'll do that really quickly, as you probably know that. And then I'm going to show you how to get more points. So first thing you're going to do is click on contest. I'm a resident of Ontario, so I'll click Ontario. And then I'm going to enter my details, blah, blah, blah. You've already done this probably in most cases. Oh, here's a good question while we're on the topic. This is a question I want to address. So Ground Star says, how does the points leader have so many points? Almost 3 times as much as second place. We're going to talk about that. Okay, we're definitely going to get to that question. Don't let me forget. So here we are on the page. You've probably seen this page. Enter to win. Okay, and this is what it will show. Okay, so I've already entered to win. So I'm gonna, if you actually enter your details here, you're gonna be taken to this next page, which is the scoreboard. I spelled it wrong, so it's gonna crash. Sorry. So you can tell this is live because I'm making several mistakes. So this is where you'll be taken. So this is the scoreboard, and it's going to show you, you have so many points, and this is kind of the idea. So you'll see where you are on the scoreboard. There's lots of people with only 50 points. These are people that have not taken the time to watch this. They're not the people that are going to go above and beyond like you are if you're on this live stream. So any hoodles. You'll see here, click these buttons to earn more points. So these are all the things you can do. And I won't go into all of them, obviously, but you can do things like, share this on Twitter. You can do things like subscribe on YouTube. And when we finish this live stream tonight, there's going to be another one that pops up that will say, enter the secret word from live stream number 1. You're watching live stream number 1. I'm going to say a secret code word. If you can watch this live stream and enter this code word, you'll get 100 extra points. Let me show an example, though. There's a common problem people will have, and that will be they'll say, I liked on Facebook. I went and I liked on Facebook. So you click here and it says like us on Facebook. Now, the second thing to get the points is it says, what's your name? Now, if you'll notice here, I can't enter anything into this second box here. It will not allow me to enter anything until I first click the first one. So I'm going to click like us on Facebook. It's going to open a new window. This is where you would like us on Facebook. But then if you go back to the original window here, what's your name? Now I can type in here, what's my name on Facebook? My name is David. Okay? Then I can get the points. That's how you do that. Okay? If anyone's having trouble with the platform, it's because it won't allow you to type in box 2 until you first click on box 1. And if it takes you to a new window, you got to figure out how to get back. And that's trickier on some phones. So if you try it on a computer, way easier. Obviously, I'm using a computer right now. And these things are not time sensitive. You can do any of these. You can do these all on November 7th, one day before the contest closes. That's totally fine. Obviously, it's better for us if you share now, but they're not time sensitive. So if you just want to go to a friend's computer, bang out all these actions quickly, you can do that if you're having troubles. And Shannon at bunkielife.com is really helpful. That's someone we've hired this past September. She's been working out great. And so she can help you if you have specific problems. She can talk you through it. Okay. So that's kind of the idea. I won't show you all my whole screen. So that's kind of the idea. So I'm going to go back to, does that answer everyone's kind of the gist of how to do it? But the real question is, how do you get more points? How do you enlarge the points? So there's all the actions you can take, and that'll get you above 1,000 for sure, which is I think the person that won the last contest had a roughly 1,000. So you're in good stead. But if you want to really go to the 16,000 points or whatever, that one person that's crushing it, you'll need to share, because that's really the main thing you can always do and always get more points is by sharing what's called your referral link. It's basically it's how the contest can track that you are the person that shared it. So when anyone uses your link and joins the contest using your link, you'll get 25 points. Now that doesn't sound like much, but they start to add up. They start to add up. If you're sharing with lots of people and lots of people are signing up, it'll start to add up. Now, we have ways of catching people who are cheating. A lot of people are worried, oh, how does this person have so many? There's a lot of different strategies that people have employed over the last 3 years of doing this contest. Some of them are not good and they get booted. Some of them are good. What I will say, I don't want to give everyone's strategy away, but the people that tend to do the best are people that find groups of people who are interested in tiny homes, bunkies, the whole Bunkie life experience. So they might go to their cottage association, for example, and say, hey, everybody, use this link. Or they might go to like the Facebook group of like, BC cottage owners. Hey, everybody, use this link, right? If you can find groups of people, you can get a lot of people to sign up really fast. Okay? But because the whole contest is not based on how many points, the grand prize is selected on random draw. So someone could win with just 50 points. Someone could win with 1,000 points. Someone could win. It's just a matter of random draw. So the more points, the better. But anyone can win. I hope that addresses that. And I totally get that it can be discouraging when like you're doing your best, but you're not like not the person with thousands of friends on Facebook. That's okay. We try to design the contest so it's fun. Our job is to entertain, educate, and excite you guys, and so that it's overall a fun experience. Even if you don't win, it's fun. You get to learn about stuff. You get to kind of get to know each other. That's the goal. So I hope that addresses the complaint, or I don't know if complaint is the right word, but how people are crushing it so fast. And then I am going to talk about the secret word. So the secret word. First of all, the contest closes on November 8th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Ontarians, and then 7 p.m. Pacific Time for the BC. So the contest is going to close at 7 p.m. both times, but in Ontario it'll be 7 p.m. here, and then in BC it'll be 7 p.m. for you. And so we'll have basically two announcements. But all the live streams, like these are both Ontario and BC, so I can get two birds in one stone. So that's kind of the idea. So let's talk about the secret word idea. So I'm going to say a secret word. You'll find a button on this very scorecard, or the very scoreboard, I should say. You'll find a button here. If you scroll down, at the bottom there'll be a new button that'll say, watch the first live stream and enter the secret word. Okay. I'm going to go into question and answer, but before I do, if you already know how to use the contest, and you don't have any questions about the contest, you can probably just, tune out, because the secret word is sassafras. That secret word is sassafras. Okay? That's the secret word. But if you want to stay tuned and ask questions, I'm open to all questions, but if we could stick with questions about the contest for the first little bit, I would appreciate it. So if you have any questions about the contest, I'm now looking at and I'm looking for questions. So, here's a good question. Jenna Drewer says, I couldn't find the secret word in the 3D tours for the life of me. Jenna, I will give you a hint. Look above the door on the interior of the bunkies. You'll probably find it. Sassafras. That's it, Ground Star. That is the secret. That is the code word tonight. And let me talk about one more thing before everybody signs off. Let's talk about the next few live streams. So we're going to do a bunch of them, and everyone will be worth 100 points. So tonight, Sunday the 25th, we're talking about contest Q&A. In 2 days, we'll have What's a Bunkie, live stream number 2, same time. And then on Thursday, How to Build Your Dream Bunkie, which is a really cool live stream. And then we'll take a break for Saturday, and on Sunday, we'll have Getting the Most Out of Your Bunkie. Take a big break, and on Thursday we'll have why we do this, which is kind of the reason that Bunkie Life exists, the reason we do what we do. And then, of course, on the November 8th is when we announce the winner. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's kind of the idea. Let's do questions and answers. So let's go to that. Okay. Oh, just as upgrades we can add to our bunkie if we win. If you win, you can switch it out for another bunkie. That's cool. The bunkie we're giving away is our 2019 No Loft bunkie. And there'll be other kind of add-ons to this prize that we'll announce on November 1st. So, yeah. Alrighty. So that's kind of the idea. I'm looking for questions here. Oh. Leandra Gilmore asks, aside from a composting toilet, what can be used for heat and water during winter stays? You would have to, I use electricity to heat my bunkies here in Ontario. And then I don't have water at my bunkies. So as soon as you add plumbing, my understanding of the Ontario and BC building code is you're definitely into permit land if you add plumbing. So, which is fine. You can just get a permit. It's not the end of the world. But I've tried to go around the permit side of things. here. So if you probably have to hire a plumber, or if you're handy, you could run a hose or something up to your bunkies. Should these bunkies have a cement floor? No, you don't need to have a cement pad unless you really are a go hard. You can type in Bunkie foundation into YouTube, and there's a video of me doing kind of some deck blocks and there's different ways to do bunkies, but I usually just have concrete blocks or deck blocks. Yeah. Oh, here's a great question from Monique Phillips. Hi, thanks for the videos live stream. Do you recommend staining the inside? You don't have to. Lots of clients don't stain their inside. I've stained all the inside of mine with at least a clear coat or whitewash, but not necessarily. Oh, we just typed the secret word here. No, you got to type it into the contest scoreboard to get the points. We don't know. We can't track comments, but we can track only points can be tracked through the scoreboard. So there'll be a button there. Debbie Bird, check it out in about an hour after this live stream. Oh, will I be notified to remind me of the live streams? Yeah, we have a setup, and you can actually get points too. Let me share that again. So if you go to here on the scoreboard, there's little setups like remind me about the tune into the Bunkie Life 2. I would go sign up for that now. We have a little reminder set up because I always forget about them myself. So you can tune in. You also get you can tune in for a reminder, and you'll get 75 points too. Worth checking out, I suspect, if you're a forgetful person like me. Oh, here's a cool question. We'll probably get to this in more detail later, but do you have a favorite small wood stove? Check out Cubic Mini Wood Stoves. They're partners of ours. They're awesome. They make them in Quebec. What happens if I don't own land? You should probably give your bunkie to someone else or talk to your landlord, I suspect. How long will it take to put together a bunkie? Jeff Gover asks. Most of our clients can build the smaller bunkies in a day or two, and the larger bunkies are like 2 or 3 days. Your results may vary, and yes, we do installations if you need help installing. Oh, where do I find the board to add the code word? Lori Trask, that is that contest scoreboard. So go to bunkielife.com/bunkie scoreboard. Oh, here's a good question. Can a bunkie be dismantled and moved? It's possible. It's just annoying. It's a lot of work. They're really easy to build, and they're less easy to disassemble. So if you can build it in a place where you won't have to move it, or option number 2 would be to forklift it onto a truck and then move it. If you're not going too far, you can do that. Here's a question. For the BC contest, this is actually a really good question. For the BC contest, how will shipping work? So our plan is we're going to be shipping everything. Well, we're hoping to make them in BC. So we make some of our stuff in Quebec, some of our stuff in Ontario. Some of our older stuff was made in Europe. And then we're hoping to make them possibly start manufacturing in BC. But even if we don't, we'll be mass shipping by train to probably a central hub, such as a Vancouver, and then we'll be going from there. So that's kind of the vision that we'll be figuring out over the winter. But here in Ontario, we can usually get a bunkie to most of our clients for $500 or less. Sometimes as little as like $200 or $300. It all depends on where you are. If you're really far north, it can get more expensive, and we will get to you as cost effectively as possible. This is a really specific question by Tammy Lewis. Do all the bunkies have a mill glaze finish? Yes, all the bunkies kind of come from our factory like shiny, so you have to stain them at some point. Do you need a permit to put a bunkie? This is a great question. Do you need a permit to put a bunkie up on your property? Here in my place in Erin, no. As long as anything's under 10 square meters here in Ontario, no permit required in most places. However, we always encourage everyone to talk to your local municipality. Double check. There's sometimes more restrictive bylaws that will supersede the Ontario Building Code, so just make sure you're in compliance. In most places, if you need a permit, it's not the end of the world. Most building guys are pretty cool, and it's usually like $300 to $400 at the most. Okay. Okay. This is Groundstar again. Topic says in over 16,000 points. Does this mean social media influencers get okay? So the people that have actually like dominated in the points have never been like professional YouTube social media people. It's usually like just like a real estate agent with a lot of time in their hands. The person that won last winter's contest, I usually talk with most of the top 10 people on the phone just to make sure they're on the up and up. And they were super, she was like just a cool realtor. So it's going to help you if you have more connections, but there's no like professional Bunkie Life contesters. So, yeah. Can electrical be added? Cameron Elliott asked. Yeah, I would definitely have a professional electrician involved, or at least a handy person that knows what they're doing. Don't mess with safety. Yeah. Jennifer, did I already miss the secret word? You did, Jennifer, but the secret word was sassafras. Oh, here's a great question. How do we call the winner live if we just sign up with email? So what we'll do on November 8th is I will send an email to the winner and I will say, hey, Bob or Jane or Jody or Timmy, congratulations. Here's my cell phone number. Please call me ASAP. So what we'll do is we'll have the winner call us. So far, 3 out of 3 contests, we've got the winner on the phone. It's been very fortunate that way. That may or may not happen. If we don't reach them on the phone, they're still the winner. We'll just wait until the email's back the next day or whatever. But this is why I say tune in live, because it would be a shame if we missed you. Plus, I look like a jerk if I'm saying someone's name and they don't call. Can I show the button again where I put in the secret word? Sure. Thanks, Laura. I can do that. So I'm going on the scoreboard here. So this is the scoreboard. This is like, you've successfully entered the Bunkie contest, blah, blah, blah. And then you'll scroll down. And if you're signed in, you'll see this screen, which is you have 50 points. Click the buttons to earn more points, blah, 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 right? If you see a sign in, like enter to win, you have to enter your email address again. It's kind of like logging back in. So if you see the enter to win thing, just enter your original email back. And then scrolling down here, these are all the buttons. So we're adding things to do to get more points. And we're always trying to think of new fun things to do. So this is kind of where we're at now. We'll be adding more as it goes. But at the very bottom here, after the live stream's over, there'll be like a purple one. And it will say, watch the first live stream, enter the secret word. And then you'll do that there. It's not ready yet, though. So that's kind of the idea. Thanks for that question, Lori. Good to hear from you. I'm glad Lori was building a Bunkie this past weekend, and it was raining. It was tragic, but I think you guys are pretty much there, which is good. Here's a good question. Does the area need to be completely flat, or can Bunkie Life help with grading? So if we're doing the install, we always say usually we're not, Bunkie Life isn't doing the install. Usually it's one of our approved contractors that's doing the install. And usually they say if it's, within a foot or two of a grade, no big deal. If it's really if you're building on a sheer cliff or something, there's solutions to all these problems, but it might be more complicated, more expensive. So if it's relatively flat, it's really easy to do. If it's super steep, you'll have to do things like build piers, sonotubes, things like that. We've built bunkies in a really crazy situation, so it's all doable. What's my favorite? This is a cool question. Melissa asks, what is your favorite Bunkie design? The 2019 with loft is a winner. I own that one. I actually own almost all the Bunkies here at my house. And that one is just cozy, fits into a lot of scenarios, really works. It's got a nice high ceiling because it's got a loft. And that one really works. The 2020 is really awesome too, but it's huge. So I also own it. 2019 just is that middle of the road, nice kind of thing. So we've perfected that design over the years. Oh, is there a height restriction? Some areas do have height restrictions. Usually it'll be 5 meters. Sometimes it'll be less. So just make sure that's why we say talk to your town. Talk to your local mafia. Because very good question. Does the winner get the Bunkie installed? No, it's pretty clear in the rules. Installation not included, but you can do it yourself with a few buddies. Especially the no loft model, which is the one we're giving away, very easy to install. We did it in one day, and this is way back in the day. So installation not included, but phone support the whole way. We got a video for each installation. We got great manuals now. We're working on getting great manuals. So that's the idea. Here's a good question. Do the windows open? Yes, they do. And they open, like swing open, and they also tilt open in most cases. Mini wood stove. I don't understand the question, Justin. Could you rephrase it? Are you saying is it included in the prize? I'm not sure what you mean. Mini wood stove. Yes. Okay. Valerie says, where do you enter the secret word? We're going to create that button soon, so it's not up there yet, Valerie. It will be once this video is done. Caitlin, will we get to meet you if we win? Maybe. I tried to visit everybody that won. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. This year has been COVID year, so I haven't actually met Emma in person yet. But I would like to at some point. But last year I did meet the winner. Okay. Oh, here's a good question. Anna, can you put two bunkies together and make a larger space? I would not recommend it. We do make larger bunkies. We can make custom large bunkies. I would say get a big bunkie as opposed to two Franken bunkies you're trying to smush together. That's less good. You'll need a permit either way. So, oh yeah, is there a solar power option? Yes, we have two solar kits with a company we partner with, so we can sell a small one that's like cell phones, lights, phone chargers, and then a bigger one that does. Oh, and good to see you, Susan. By the way, Susan bought a bunkie I think last year or the year before. So yeah, there's a big one that can do like a coffee pot and a hairdryer as well. So just email me. You got my email, Sue. So hope Bob is doing well. Oh, here's a great question. What kind of wood is used? We use exclusively spruce. It has not been treated with any preservative other than the floor joists that come with the kit. They are pressure treated, but we use premium grade construction spruce. What is the secret word? Tanya asks. Sassafras is the secret word. Okay. You said on the initial site, Ontario does not need a permit as is. Yes, that is true. The Ontario Building Code, all of our bunkies on our website, not our custom ones, but the standard bunkies are under 10 square meters. Therefore, they don't need a permit. However, yes, you want to contact your local mafia because sometimes there'll be rules on top of the actual Ontario rules. Every jurisdiction has its own little fiefdom. Oh, here's a good question. Here's just a cool question. Did you have a busy summer? Yes, very much busier than last year. 3 times as busy this year as last year. Scrolling down. I answered that question earlier. Oh, I got the wrong word in the 3D search. Can I change it? Yes, I think if you just re-enter it, it will change it. Great question. And contest specific, which I appreciated, Emma Evans. Oh, how high off the ground do you recommend? I always say put your bunkie at least 6 inches or more off the ground. So basically the thickness of a concrete block. That way airflow can get under. You won't have moisture issues. If anything starts living under there, you can poke it. A lot of advantages to have it just a little bit off the ground. Is the bunkie sealed at the outside? Don't fully get the question, but the bunkies, the way they come together, tongue and groove, they're pretty airtight. Not airtight, but close to airtight. Oh, here's a great question. Kara, this bunkie has one window and the door window. Yes, that is correct. The 2019 has basically one window. Can additional windows be added? Yes, just really easy to do before, during, or after the build. Add a window. Let us know and we can just put one on your order. I think it's like $300 for an extra window, and they fit perfect and they're great. I think if anyone's asking a question I've already addressed, I'll just kind of skip it. No offense. If we win the bunkie, can you upgrade to the loft version? Sure. Yeah, I'm up to that. Yeah. Oh, Christine, do you know if a permit is needed for Quebec? A permit is needed for everything in Quebec. Yes, and I'm not an expert, but it's Quebec, right? So, they do things a little differently there. Are we hiring? We're always looking for awesome people. So email in if you're interested in a job. Or a career, I should say. Will I play guitar for you if you win? Sure. If I was to win, when I can expect the project to start? Spring. Yeah, we're pretty much sold out for the year, and also they're not very fun to build in the snow, to be fair. So we're kind of gearing up for spring. That's the goal. Great question, Brenda McDonald. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the name? Oh, it's on our website as well. If you click on additional options for your Bunkie under products, Cubic Mini Wood Stoves out of Quebec. Really awesome company. Really cool. All right, I'm keeping scrolling down. Oh, here's a good question from Lori Condi. Are we allowed to gift the Bunkie or prizes to someone else? Yes, within reason. If it's someone in the Northwest Territories, no. I think it says on the rules, yes, but at our discretion. So we can chat about it. Can you install a cubic stove in the Bunkie? Clients have done it. Will I do it? No, I'm not a wet certified dude, but have clients done it? Yes. I answered the question about solar. These are great questions, guys. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I'm always having a good time. Oh, if you have questions specifically, this is kind of a specific question. Robertson, I previously had earned over 600 points. I just logged on, and now it shows 75. I guarantee what happened was someone else also used your computer to enter the contest, and now you're entering as them. So you need to figure out a way to sign out, probably clear your browser cookies, and then re-sign in using the original email you used to sign in. That's 99% your problem. But email Shannon at bunkielife.com, and she can sort you out. Help you with that. I missed the secret code word. Will you say it again? No. Just joking. It was sassafras. Oh, okay. When will volunteers? This is about an unrelated thing. So we're doing a couple more builds for Make-A-Wish in Ontario, not in BC. When will you hear back if we can help with the builds? We're coordinating a build actually quite soon. So if you're close enough, we'll let you know if we can include you on the build for Make-A-Wish. Okay, here's a good question to get at. I can sense the frustration in this question. The top points owner has some 15,000 points. How is this possible? So I don't want to give everybody's secret away, but they're probably sharing this to groups of people. They're not going to their mom and their sister. They're going to groups of people and saying, hey, please use this link. That's what I suspect is happening. That's what's happened in the past to the people that have really crushed it. How do we compete with that? You don't have to worry about competing with it, right? You're only this is just for fun, and the more points you have, the more chances you have to win. The top points winner did not win the last couple of years. I don't think the top points winner has ever actually won the grand prize. So there's 10 prizes of like the top two are like $1,000 off a Bunkie, and there's some other fun prizes. Those are for the top points winners. But other than that, every point is a chance to win. So it's anybody's game. Tracy Snyder asks, how do I go back in to see how many points I have? You'll have to go to that Bunkie contest scoreboard, and if it doesn't automatically load your profile, you'll need to enter your email again to see where you are on the scoreboard. Do all of the windows open? Yes, except on our oldest loft model, the 2018. There's like some of these cool windows on the side. They don't open. But yeah, pretty much all the windows open. Teresa, you better be able to just buy one. Yeah, you can totally do that too. Give us a call. We'd be happy to sell you a Bunkie. Most people wait until after the contest is done though. But no pressure. If you want to buy now, we'll hook you up. Can we put solar panels on the roof? Totally. I've got one of my Bunkies has solar panel on it. Jocelyn, do people ever pick up their own Bunkie? Really good question. So here in Ontario, we ship out of a little place near us in Erin. It's kind of closer to Guelph. So we have a forklift there. We can drop it onto a trailer if you want to drive it somewhere. Sometimes that makes sense, but for 99.9% of people, we are cheaper. Because we have so many Bunkies going out during the summer and spring and fall, we can put like 6 to 12 on the back of a truck, and then we can forklift it down for you. There's a lot of advantages of having us deliver, and we don't try to make money on delivery. We just try to not lose money. So in general, we're pretty fair. People find we're relatively fair for deliveries. Tammy is a wood person. I like you, Tammy. Tammy Lewis says, do you need to sand the mill glaze off prior to... Yes, you do. Great question. So mill glaze is like the shiny look of a board that comes off of the saw. And so it looks shiny, looks nice. And you need to sand that slightly so that it will take stain properly. I learned that the hard way year one of my Bunkie experience. So yes, you do, and it's a fair bit of work, but it's not rocket science. Anyone can do it. Can we say we have partnered with Bunkie Life to give away a Bunkie? I need more details on that one. We've partnered. Sounds like we're business associates. Maybe we'd be open to that, but we want to kind of, you can say, hey, I've entered to win. Please enter. But we've partnered. Sounds like, like I wouldn't say I've partnered with BMW. That'd be a little disingenuous. I don't even have I don't have a BMW. I haven't partnered with a Honda minivan, right? Because that's what I drive. So, what kind of insulation do you recommend for the floors? You can get away with just normal blue styrofoam. A lot of people use the styrofoam with the metal tin on it that is a little more rodent resistant. I've also spray foamed floors. If you really want to go hard, you can spray foam. Kasha, I think, were you at my house today? This morning for a tour? I'm not sure. There was a Kasha today. So is there a recommended size for the platform? So every Bunkie has its own little footprint, and we have a PDF for the clients of like, here's what to build. So just to make it easy for you. So there is a recommended size for each Bunkie. Do we include insulation with Bunkie? In the Bunkie kits, are the Bunkie kits. In this prize, yes. In the grand prize, we're going to have an insulation kind of bonus. But in terms of like the Bunkie kits, they come uninsulated because lots of people don't insulate. But it's relatively cheap to do the floor and the ceiling. Yeah. Can they be built on a slope? Yes. It's just a little more complicated. Can the winner pay extra for a different model? Yes. This is a technical question about the stoves. You should talk to Cubic when he's wood stoves. Oh, here's Doug. The delivery drivers were amazing. They were able to get our Bunkie into a remote spot without any issues. Yes, we have amazing delivery drivers. They are the best. Are they termite proof? No, they're made of wood. So to be fair, if termites wanted to kill your Bunkie, they could maybe. If you stain it properly and you protect it right, then you're more termite resistant. Can there be floor heating installed? Yes. Yeah, doable. Oh, when will the Bunkie be delivered? Before the winter or in spring? Spring. Yeah. Ideally, you don't want the Bunkie to sit out in the weather over the winter, and they're really not fun to build over the winter. So, can we make the teenagers stay out there? If you know how to motivate teenagers, you're a better person than I. Okay. Is there a check mark like last year? There should be a check mark if you do something right. Yes. On the contest scoreboard. Can you win if you're living in Newfoundland? No. You have to be a resident of BC or Ontario. That's part of the rules that you should have agreed to before you entered the contest. If you like say own property in BC or Ontario, but you're like temporarily staying in Newfoundland, that's fine. But if you're like a newfie that lives in Newfoundland, that's not what the contest is for. It's for Ontario and BC. No offense. I love my newfie friends, but we're trying to not bite off more than we can chew. Oh, anyone in Ramara? I think we have clients there, but they're really restrictive on height. I know that. I think. I try not to comment on what individual municipalities are doing because there's too much going on. Is there a discount if we buy more than one Bunkie? Yeah, I'd be open to that. No guarantees though. Got to get me in a good mood. Oh, how much do they weigh? My hubby drives a flatbed tow truck. Oh yeah, that's what we deliver most of our stuff on a flatbed. They're between 2,000 and 4,000 pounds depending on the kit. So they're pretty heavy. But a flatbed, no problem. Can a sink with water lines be added? Yes, lots of people have added these things. You'd be into permit required territory. Just FYI if you had plumbing. How much is a basic Bunkie with the delivery and tax? Like our most basic Bunkie is $5,000 plus tax is, we'll say like under $6,000. Around $6,000 if you count delivery, if you're relatively close. Yeah. Does this still count if we spell sassafras incorrectly? Yeah. spelling isn't my strong suit either, so no worries. What if we win and are an Ontario resident, but you want the bunkie or cottage in Quebec? we'll make it work, but this is for Ontario people, right? It's for Ontario. That's the idea. Yeah. Oh, this year's bunkie doesn't have a loft this year. Why is that? Is it easier and quicker to build without? Yeah, the ones without a loft are quite easy to build. This year we're kind of like focusing on, because of COVID, a lot of people are working from home, so we're kind of emphasizing, hey, this is a great home office, and then the no loft bunkie is a great home office. So it's a great bunkie too, but it's also a cool office. We can build our own. Yeah, most 80% of our clients build themselves roughly, and then we also can arrange building for you if you want. Oh, since only one of us in BC can win, how long does it take to get to in BC once you've ordered? Yeah, so our plan is, once we finish this contest, we'll do a big sale. We're hoping to generate enough interest in BC that we sell enough that we can like kind of mass ship a bunch to a depot, Vancouver-ish, and then we can deliver from there. That's kind of the goal. We're basically going to actually be growing into BC, so laying down roots. But because we're kind of just dipping our toe in the BC water, we're just kind of feeling that out right now. So we'll know more probably November 15th, roughly, when our contest is closed and our sale is done. And then if, let's say, no one buys any bunkies in BC, that's totally cool. We'll just pay to get the bunkie to at least BC, and then the person that wins will have to pay from BC to their house. That's how we do it here in Ontario, and that's fair. And it's usually we can get most bunkies around Ontario for about $500. So hope that's helpful. I missed a bunch of comments. Darn. We have our own sawmill. Do you sell plans or designs? Not at this point. The way the bunkies come together, we'll get into that next week, which is what's a bunkie, what's great about a bunkie life bunkie. There's a lot of intricacies in what we do. It's not just cutting logs. There's more to it. If we want to buy it outright, do you have financing? Yes, we do, through a third party called PayBright. So you have to qualify, and you can finance a bunkie. Yep. How long from order time until a kit is ready? That's a great question, Vicky. In the spring, we try to pre-manufacture a bunch of stuff, and we're all ready to go. We can just kind of go out fast. This year, things really grew fast for us, so we were about 6 to 8 weeks, and then we sold out more or less. We have a few left, but basically we're sold out for the year around now. Ideally, next year we'll be smarter and we'll have more bunkies available. So we're working on that. But yeah, in general, it's email us and ask what the timeline is, kind of scenario. Can you tell us about the insulation options? I won't go into that now. We'll go into that at a future live stream. But if you type in bunkie insulation, there's a video of me doing a roof. Not in BC yet. Make-A-Wish rocks. Yeah, Make-A-Wish is a great organization. So, yeah, we'll be doing that kind of thing in BC for sure. That's our goal, is to really lay down roots in BC, maybe take on a partner and stuff. So we'll see how that turns out. I love the idea of a skylight in the loft. Yes, that's clients have put an RV skylight in there. If you look on our Facebook page, there's an example of someone doing that. So check that out. Can we order a metal roof for the 2 bunkies we've already ordered? Donnie. So, Donnie, just double check with Carrie or Shannon, and just double check. You should have a spec sheet of the metal roof, and then you can order it. Usually it's cheaper to order directly from someone local as opposed to ordering from us doesn't make a lot of financial sense. So yeah. What does the labor cost to have a bunkie built? It depends on a few variables, but in general, like between $2,500 for a small bunkie to about $4,000 for the really big bunkie, and that usually includes a metal roof, doing the foundation and the materials for all that. That's kind of a ballpark of how prices have been coming in this year. But our contractors and our clients, I connect them together and I say, have at her. I don't actually take a cut or anything like that. Bunkie Life just wants to connect good clients to good people, and then you guys can work it out. But that's kind of ballpark. It's usually like, for the professionals, it's like a 1 or 2 day build for the big ones and a 1 day build for the small ones. So, have you slept in a bunkie in the winter? Yes. My bunkie that I insulated the roof on is actually very cozy all winter. Here in Erin, if I was up near the northern spot, it might be a little more different. So, what do you recommend? Oh, hey, good to see you guys from Moore Lake, Matt. Good to see you, buddy. I like the cubic mini wood stoves, but make sure you're complying with all safety. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Allison, if you're the winner of the top two, are you permitted to apply the $1,000 to a bathroom bunkie? For you, I would allow it. For everyone else, no. Ben, these are cool questions. I love these kind of questions. They're great. What's your favorite part about running a contest like that? I love interacting with people. I like chatting. I'm a chatter, as you can probably tell. So I just really enjoy just the kind of. I like when everyone's kind of connecting and it's a cool distraction from everything that's going on. A lot of people are stressed out with COVID and stuff. And the contest for me is a bit of a distraction, and for I hope that it's entertaining and engaging and entertaining for people. So my goal is just it's fun. Yeah. Oh, thanks for answering my question. My name is Evie and I am 10. I really want my mom to win. I would like the Lafayette too. Hey Evie, I have an Evie. Evie IE is my Evie. She's 7. That's my daughter. Here's a cool question. Do you have a showroom area in Erin to check out? Yeah, it's not really a showroom. It's our house, and you're welcome to come here. We've got most of the bunkies on our website are spread around the property. It's by appointment only, so just go on the website and book a tour or email Shannon and set up a time. Love to have you. Justin Taylor, Quebec is permanent insanity. Your words, my agreement. How much is it to upgrade to having a loft? Check out the pricing on our website. There's 3 different loft models, and if let's say you won the grand prize and you wanted to upgrade, we probably just charge you the difference, which I think would be the fairest way to do it. It's kind of an idea. Here's a common question. It's surprisingly common. Is the bunkie bear proof? I think you're going to fend off any black bears, any brown bears, but I think if a polar bear is trying to get you, I think you're screwed in a bunkie. Yeah, like most of the windows are double pane windows. It's a pretty thick wall. Like I don't think a bear is going to get in there. Yeah, but great question. Is there anything else that should be purchased to build a bunkie? They come with all the nails and screws, but yeah, if you want to seal it up, then yeah, silicone's good to have. The metal roof is not generally included with our kits, although it is included in the grand prize this time. Here's a question from Vicky. She says she's in an unincorporated township. I don't believe there's a size restriction. Do you build bigger sizes? Yes, we can do custom stuff that's big. Email us about that. Email Andrew at bunkielife.com. Sarah, will you please sing another song before signing off tonight? You know what? I wasn't planning on it, but Sarah, I will do that. Do you manufacture these components as your own business? Not sure what you mean, but we manufacture the bunkies. Some of the parts, like the window handle stuff, we don't manufacture. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's snowing here today. Where are you, Lori? It's snowing already. Can the bunkie handle much snow? Yeah, we've got everything engineered to like northern conditions. All right. What is the largest size bunkie without defeating the purpose of it being a bunkie? I don't fully understand the question, so I won't respond to it. Oh, here's a great question from Jeff. What's the lifespan of spruce or your bunkies in general? So premium grade construction spruce is generally what's used in houses. Houses have been known to last for 100 years. But I'd say if you stain it properly, put a great metal roof on it, like I recommend, you should be able to get 25 years out of it if you're properly maintaining it, making sure it's not taking on any moisture. So, taking all the maintenance steps that we recommend. Do you have bunkies and stables you can visit? Yes, here in Erin, Ontario, we're welcome to visit anytime. Not anytime. Book an appointment and anytime you want. Yeah. Yeah, here's Corey saying, if you build near a creek or watershed, you might need a permit. Just one example. Yeah, so many municipal specific things that are a good reason to call the town. And Aaron is super reasonable here. They've been very good to us and very reasonable. So, they're not as intimidating as calling town is not as intimidating as you might think. Can you put in a skylight? Yes, you can. There's also the windows in the loft also open too, so you can vent that way as well. But yeah, skylights are doable and good. Okay. Here's a cool question: is lumber kiln drying? Yes, it is. To a very low moisture content. I'm kind of randomly going up and down through these comments, so yeah. How easy would it be to plumb the Bunkie to accommodate a small kitchen? Definitely doable. Lots of our clients have done that. I'm not a plumber, so I don't know. Easy is a relative word, but we've already had snow here. We're aiming for spring. Yeah, our goal is spring because it sucks building Bunkie in the snow. And plus, we'll actually have Bunkies. Yeah, but we're pretty much sold out this year. Are the windows energy efficient? They're double pane thermal pane glass, except for our summer cabin, which is single pane, but they're all pretty good. They're wood windows, so they match the Bunkie. They're not like, a full house window. So they're somewhere in the middle between super energy efficient and a shed window or something. Okay. I'm doing my best to get everyone's comments, but I've been a little overwhelmed tonight, guys. I apologize. So I'm just gonna scroll down and make sure I missed a bunch, and I apologize. I just missed some. So, anyways, screens do not come with the windows. On our new 2020, they do. They're also very easy to install. So if you type in Bunkie screens into YouTube, there's a video of me installing one. It's like a 3-minute job, so it's very easy to add screens. Oh, do you have a site in BC to see the Bunkies? Not yet. And great question. But there's 3D tours on our website. You're welcome to, if you fly to visit us, I will personally pick you up and I will take you to my place here in Aaron and show you them. But we don't have a place. We're just literally just this week expanding into BC. So that will hopefully be something that we'll have available next in the spring. Can you say the name of the third-party lender? It's on our website, but they're called PayBright. Email Shannon about PayBright if you want to finance a Bunkie, and she can give you step-by-step, here's what to do if you want to finance. Here's a good question. What stain product do you recommend? I really love Sansin, S-A-N-S-I-N. Love them. We've been recommending them for years. They're excellent. I have them on all my Bunkies now. I've used other products, and it's really sucked. But Sansin's always been amazing. So, yeah. Okay, I'm working my best here, and I'm missing people's comments. I feel horrible about it. But we got another live stream coming up, guys. Just remember that we got a live stream in a few days. So we're just finishing up live stream number 1. I promised that'd be an hour or less. Live stream number 2 is happening in 2 days, and we can answer a lot of these questions. So we'll see you again at exactly 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, or for our BCers, 5:30 p.m. And I'll answer more of these questions then. I promised Sarah that I would play a song on the way out, so I'm going to do so. It's been an amazing night. Thank you so much for tuning in. I always have a blast answering these questions. I hope it's fun for you as well. And I'm going to play, I don't know what I'm going to play, but I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you again in exactly 48 hours from now. Make sure I got this mic set up right. Check. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sundown in the Paris of the prairie, the Queen Kings have in whispers. We always knew he'd go free. They had you can't be fond of living in the past. And if you are, there's no way that you're gonna last. We kings and pretty things, yeah. Wait and see what tomorrow brings. We'll see you in 48 hours, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. See you again real soon.